Hello, my name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's 5:07 actually AM here on a Wednesday, and yeah, let's have a look and see what the market's doing. But first, let me just share this. So, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Please note that any trades discussed in this group are be classed purely as educational only. The reason for that is we're a group of people helping each other. We're not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure and a little bit about us as live session traders. So, let's just go and look at charts and go to trading there. See if we can get through these pairs and have a look what the market's doing. Rightio. Well, what have we got here? Balance of trade. And that, okay. Right, now this is most recently, since about the 10th of September, this has been sort of buying, right? That's the trend direction from a smaller time frame anyway, either daily or even on the 4-hourly. We now have a short, which is which is a 4-hour candle, UK time, 2 in the afternoon. And then we've got this candle here, which has got another 2 hours or so. It's until market changeover. Okay. So New York pushed down, pulled back up again, and it has taken out, well, not taken out, sorry. It has covered over the fair value gap, and it has created a fair value gap just there at the moment. But anyway, there to there. So what? That's so here. It's like, for example, here it created a short and a long straight away. But the point is that was well within the, that was the other side of the rail on a 4-hour anyway. Here it was in the extreme with a couple of triangles. Not that that matters so much. Then it pushed down, then back up a bit, but it's only just touched. Well, no, that's created that. One, two. So we've got to wait and see what happens with this candle, and then we'll look at it from a change perspective. So whether this continues up into a buy direction, oh, look at that. See, that's the thing where it's like just ding, 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 bounced off that. Well, I think Tom had that fair value gap a lot bigger, but that's on the daily. If we look, yeah, it's on the daily there, and there's another one further up. So this sell might be a little bit of a short sort of sell, whatever it is for this. Sorry, may not run for a long time, or it could, in actual fact, come down and take out some of these fair value gaps that are sitting down here and that are on the daily and the 4 hourly. Okay. So where have we got? All right. Okay. If this is going to sell, or let's just come to there. We need to break that. And that's the short, so it would need to come back up there. And you can see where the trend line, I think Tom was saying yesterday, might come back to the trend line band and then take back off again. So we'll see again with this, it would have to come down, break the trend line, but it could easily then go back up. So we'll just set some traps for it and would have to break that. So it's sort of in reverse in a way. So this, like, is a trade for the buy and for the sell. So it would have to break this down here to go further, or it would have to break the short to go back up again. Which it did there. Which it did there. All those sorts of situations. All right, ADCHF. It's also created short. Sorry. I think that this is to buy further, but again, this is come back down here. Let's come into that area there. It's broken that trend line. This is the I think what Tom calls an action trend line. This coming over. It's whether it turns and we get some sort of a sell. Now, what have we got? We're just going. We've done Tuesday. Okay, so change of direction potentially, or push back up again. So you've got the Tuesday, UK Tuesday, pretty sure. Yeah. Radio. So it will be Wednesday. Six, about there. All right. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Okay. So we got 3 more candles to see what happens with it. Okay, AUD did a little hiccup there, pushed back up, didn't break the high, didn't break the short. That was at the end of last week. Came back up here, dropped off again. Okay. Welcome, Tom. And he might be on vehicle moving day. I'm not sure. Um, I think this was, yeah, just here was market open. It pushed up. It's come back to that point, but not broken it at all, or not broken, not taken it. Yeah, it's just going a bit sideways at the moment. It's hard to tell on that one. Definitely broken that trend line and come across. There it is. It's broken that trend line, broken that trend line. No, that's moved over far enough. Out with that one. That one there definitely has moved further up. That moved over there. There'll be a breakout of that. But anyway, we'll see. How are you, Tom?
Good, Brian. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Good. Yeah, when you did that bus run yesterday, find the stops or the pickups, and that's
Everything went
good.
well?
Yeah, no worries at all.
Good.
Easy, easy. Yeah, it might be there something like that. Just looking at some of these ones and what they're doing. The AUD JPY. I think that the AUDs are, well, so far, we'll keep going anyway. Oh, AUD NZD, it broke out. That's not hard to see, is it?
Nope, that's not hard to see at all.
Right, so it broke out of that flag or pennant or whatever. Look at that, lovely, isn't it? How it comes down, fools people, and then off it goes. Common. Okay, so where's it going now? I think Darren's still in a buy on this one. So it looks like it's still that little pullback, but it looks like it's coming back up. Anyway, we'll see on that one. What? Hmm. Oh, just plowed through that, didn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that, Tom.
I know.
Plows through it and then it comes back, just touches it and then takes off again.
Hmm.
So it's already done that. So it could also come back to it even again before it takes off
I have it coming all the way back to that long.
down here.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a
What, take
buy set up above it,
above,
above those two red candles.
are these two red candles?
Yeah, my buy is set up above that.
Yeah, okay. Mm. But what you're thinking is it will come back down to this long and then go back up.
Either fail to take it and go back
Mm.
up, or take it and not break that bottom long.
Yeah, this one down here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit bouncing around at the moment.
And take back off. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to whittle this trade down, knowing it's got to break that high to keep going up.
Mm.
So I'm going to work my stop loss backwards.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what'll happen is if it doesn't come down to take this long out, then you'll have your stop loss
I'll
come
just
up
keep moving
further.
my stop loss up.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough too. So I was going to say, but you've already got an entry at this point here,
Right.
which is across at that. Yeah, look how it turned.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've got that from way over here somewhere. Another comes up to it, touches it, pulls away. Oh yeah, but what we're looking for is a continuation of buy on it. That's quite how big a move is that? Oh, it's only 75. Looks like a lot, but and where was that? That was when market sort of opened up, was it? Oh no. Monday? Okay then. Oh yeah, AUD Singapore. They all look like they're just getting ready to turn. Well, that's what I'm seeing so far on the AUD. So I'm a bit that AUD NZD could just go opposite to the rest of them anyway. So I've got a short on it and it's pulled back up again. Let's see if it comes back down and takes this long out here. Are you looking for a sell on it, Tom? Or you think it'll continue to buy?
Well, I'm in this for a sell already.
Okay.
So I think it's going to have a larger push down.
You like this sort of thing on the daily.
Uh, well, yes and no. You see where, let's see, you see where that white box is in the middle right there of
Yeah,
your
that
4
was.
hour? Or
Yeah,
yeah, right there. That's where I think it's coming back to
yeah.
before it bounces out again.
Yep. And then come back up. Okay.
Yeah.
Rightio. Mate, you think this is what my question is. You think from a daily perspective, it's still on a buy direction?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, right. AUD USD. Again, you can see how it's pulled back down and then pushing back up again on this as well. It's done the short. This was different. Oh no, not really. It's different. You got a short little bit of sell and then it's just buy back up again. Where this is a short and the buy straight back into it. But no long yet. Okay. Oh, we've got non-farm payroll this week, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. All right. Okay. Well, that's the so overall the AUDs, they all look like, except for AUD NZD, all the rest of them look like they're doing a little bit of a pullback and then potentially buy back up again. But they could be turning to sell out for a while. I don't know either way, but it will tell itself pretty soon if it takes this. Oh, it's already taken that long out, but only with a wick. Okay. And we'll see whether we get another long here or not. Then
Yeah,
we'll
it just came
talk
back and
about,
touched. It just came back and touched the 50% of the structure. So now it's got to pull back. So now it's
here.
pulling. No, the structure from across is where you have your dotted line.
Yeah, the dash line, yeah.
Yeah, so on the other side of that, that's actually structure where the box there, it came back and took 50% of it.
Okay, yeah. Right, I gotcha.
So now it's pulled back up.
Mhm.
That yeah, that fib's in the wrong place actually.
Fib? There's no fib on there, I don't think.
I'm sorry. I meant fair value gap.
Oh no,
You
this
can
is
you can leave that one, but put another
yeah.
one in there right there above it. See it where that fair value gap is?
That one there.
Yes, green, red.
Yeah. Which is
Just right.
wow.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. That's the fib I'm actually working off of.
You mean the fair value gap.
Yes, darn it. I'm sorry. I keep saying fib.
Don't be sorry, it's fine. It's
Well, no, here's
okay.
why I keep saying
See
fib.
how it keeps
Because
bouncing back down into
my fair value gaps are green. My structures are pink. And my fib lines are white.
oh right, okay,
So when I see the white box, I think fib.
yeah. That's fair enough too. But yeah, that created a fair value gap on the way up. It's gone back through it and through that, and then it's come back up to nearly taking out all of that. And the candle's not completed yet.
And not only that, but I'm expecting it not to beat this short.
Yeah, correct. That's what I'm thinking too. I don't think it'll potentially won't beat that short, and then we'll get a sell further down.
Right. So even though it's pulling back right now, the blue candle or green candle, I think that's green on yours, is
Yeah.
what wicks me in. So even though it's a
Dan.
pullback right now,
Yeah, okay.
I'm expecting to drop further.
Yeah, so it could even be this candle could even push up to the top of that fair value gap and then suck itself back down again. Even however, this could even turn into a red candle by the time it's finished. I'm not saying
Yeah,
it will, but
exactly.
I
Exactly. I
mean,
mean, all it has to do is just get one little pip on the other side
yeah,
of that fair value gap,
yeah, and it's taken it out.
and it's gonna move. So it's like, look at it
Mm,
just hover here.
mm.
It
Well, we're
just doesn't
coming.
want to get on that side.
No, we're coming here. We're coming to the last what hour and a half, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Six. Yeah, hour and a half before the end of, and so I could do anything in the next hour and a half. It's like,
Oh
but
yeah,
we'll only be able to tell
we
later.
could have a quick push up in like 2 seconds, and then for the rest of the hour, it just pushes down.
Yeah. All right. Well, and so this kicked you in down here at the bottom of that long, did it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, oh no, I don't really know. Anyway, so that long might have been like where you put your entry. It kicked you in and then pushed back up.
Correct.
But that's actually quite typical to do that, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the question now is, will it take the top of the short? I doubt it very much.
Well, my stop is at the very top,
Of the short or the top up here?
at the top,
Oh, why?
just for this reason, because it gives it room to pull back. Had I placed my stop at that short,
Yeah.
there's a chance that this could push up and spike me out with spread.
Oh, yeah, a changeover. Right. Yes. Good.
So all I'm doing is I'm just bidding
Good.
my
Yeah.
time because my next trade is at the bottom of this green wick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got another trade set up here.
Yeah. So when this turns, I'll grab it again on the lowest candle I can on the down. That's my next trade.
And have the stop loss at the top of the short.
Or even at the top of the white box, because it should stay below that white fib. I'm sorry, the
Gotcha.
white fair value gap.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 all the way down.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, until it turns and comes back up.
Right. That'll be my trend line.
Mm. But it's definitely broken the trend line here as well. This larger, the trend line coming from the right from the bottom up.
Well, it did break it, yeah. Which means this could be the testing of the trend line, and it could turn here. It came back up, tested the bottom of the trend line, and pushed off.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it did break it, but it doesn't mean it's done, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah. All right, we've got a few more candles to sort of make its decision, really. I mean,
Right. I
but
could be absolutely wrong. You could be buying.
yeah, correct. We don't know. That's right. Well, it could be in a bit more of a long-term sell too,
Right.
and just setting itself up for non-farm payroll and where it's ready to drop out a bit and the US dollar strengthen, or US dollar weaken and it just push back up. Rightio. Well, we'll just have to. You got to make a decision one way or the other on it too. But then again, it won't be like for a long term necessarily sell. I don't know whether this is the turn because there's a lot more if we go to the daily though. Oh, oh yeah, it has. It's doing a 4 hour over there. What am I doing? Oh, I got that one. Oh, Brian, you're crazy. Now we're right. You can see where this is last year, this is 2023. And you can see where it's beat up here. But you're right. I mean, it's been in a sell trend. The only thing for me is this low here has not broken that low. So the point for me is, and then this low has not broken that low. What's this? 20. This is COVID, bang up, pushed back down, didn't break that low, pushed up, didn't break any, didn't break the high up here. Did break structure though. Pull back down, didn't break that low, pushed up, pushed down. It looks like it's in an uptrend in the most sort of from a daily most recent though, isn't it? But you can see also too on the daily, it does go into sells. Ooh, that came down to the bottom here and broke that. Pushed up, pushed up. I think we're ready for a sellout. See how it needs to have a sellout? It's pushed past that and that, pushed past that. I think we're getting ready for a sell. Maybe, a longer term sort of sell, but may potentially not break the long and then push back up again. Yeah, it's sort of like we're starting to get a bit of a falter going. Anyway, that's just me. I'm looking for a sell trend potentially out of it for a while, like that sort of thing, or like that. We haven't got a short on the daily yet. But that certainly will give us the clue. But if we go back to the 4 hour, is this now the turn? All right. So it went down there, back up, done the short, another short. Will it push higher? But then we've got the news coming. Anyway, I think what you've got there, Tom, is a perfect setup. Perfect. You're already in. I don't think it'll break that short. If it does, we'll see. And then you got another entry down there. Very well done. Good on you. All right, then. We'll see. So everything except for AUD, NZD, I think are potentially, we're getting a turn to sell. CAD CHF. Oh, God. Let it come down. Go through that fair value gap there. Turn around and come back up again. Right at market open. Wow. It's a bit of a choppy one, though. Is it coming up to take it that short and then sell back out again? Or not take the short? Seems just go from long to short to long. What did it do there? Took that one out. You're not doing much for this one, Tom?
Well, I have a buy set up, but I'm not believing it.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to force the buy on me. But really, I think this is setting up for a sell, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Because
break that long there.
Because if you go to the 4 hour at the bottom left, way to the bottom. See that long down there at the bottom?
Yeah.
Go up to the very single last fair value gap in that line to the top. Just in that line.
On
right
the
there.
right or the left?
On the right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just in here.
One more.
Oh, no, it's up in here.
Nope. To your left just a little bit. Right there. Down. 1, 2, 3 candles.
Here. In there.
Yep. That's the one.
Okay. I got to make these a different color, do I?
No, just drag it across. I just want to show you something. Look at that. It just bounced off that line and the trend bar. So I have a trade set up here for a buy. You see it?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay.
Do you not see it?
No, so you got trend bar there, it broke out of it, came back down, and came out of it.
Yeah, but look where it tested.
Came back down and tested the top of it.
Right. And you have a long.
Yeah.
So I have this set up to beat the high. So I'm above that short. I'm the next candle above the short on the 4 hour.
Oh, I know we have no, there's only a short on the daily.
No, on the long is on the 4 hour.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the long has been taken out by the short on the daily. We could get another long on the daily for the 4 hour. Yeah, okay. So you reckon buy?
Yes.
And you reckon because of this up here?
Yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff above it. But uh, it tested that. You see how it broke out of the trend line and came back into the zone on your daily,
Yep.
on the
Oh, on
daily.
the daily.
See how it
Yeah,
broke out
yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah,
trend
yeah,
line, pushed
yeah,
up,
yeah,
pushed back down into this
yeah,
zone, and
yeah,
now we're pushing back out. So I'm looking
yeah.
at this on the 4 hour, going, okay, it's going to push, pull back, not break the long on the bottom, and take off because now we're in an uptrend. See your lines, how they're curving around your little wavy lines there, the channel.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
See how the whole thing's kind of pushing up now.
yeah.
So we're generally looking to go to that direction, just an overall general direction.
Mm-hmm.
Even your middle line has turned green.
Mm-hmm.
You're outside the trend line. In fact, this
Yes.
trend line should be, that yellow trend line should be the last two short of the high. So raise your trend line up. No, okay, that's fine. Of the last two highs. Nope.
Oh,
Take it to the short it created up there.
oh, up here.
No, go back to where you were
Yeah,
at the other end of the trend line.
yeah.
Pull it up to the short
To, to that short there.
right there. Now you have one, two, three shorts right in a row on that trend
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, well, this one didn't make it either.
Right, but you see how it went up and tapped that trend line? So now, as long as it stays above this white fair value gap box, I'm looking for buys.
Yeah, and I would agree. Look, you've got the long, long, long sort of coming up. You've got the short, short there, and this is they're down. Like I would have anyway. Put it this way, unlike this, shorts, we're now gone. We've broken this. I'll put it back. We've basically broken it, and now it's ready for. I think you're right for buys. I think you're right. Okay, but I think it'll do a pullback today to this gap, and then potentially push back up. We've got these up here that it can go towards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now. And if not, it's just going to keep going down. So, well, that's okay. All right, CAD JPY. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that comes through this. Right to the bottom, then drop back out. And look at the fair value gap that it creates on the way down. A massive fair value gap. It went through all of those, came down to there. Look at that. There. And now it's pushed back up to this here. Because that one is all the way across there. It's up to 50% of that. So let's see. It's going to have to break this short, isn't it? If it's going to continue up. Where's that? It's taken that short out. Look at that. But not the long. Still buying?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I have a sell set up.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look at that big box of the fair value gap that it
It didn't
created.
take, yeah, it didn't take the short. Yeah, yeah, the big box, yeah.
Okay, now slide the box over in the middle that's attached to it.
This
Yeah,
one
slide that over to the right. Okay, so not only do
just
you have
touched it.
exactly, so not only do you have this fair value gap holding in the middle, but that's also 50% of the bigger fair value gap.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for this to go bounce, 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 and drop off.
Okay.
Now it could go bounce, 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 and break up.
Yeah, no.
But I'm going with what it tells me on the chart. What does the
Yeah.
daily say?
I bet the danger zone had pushed down and back up.
No, what does
We
the
got to,
daily say?
what do you mean? Sorry.
Short.
Oh, that is a short. Yeah, yeah. But we've changed on the trend bar.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's going to go back up. So I'm just doing what the charts are telling me to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's telling me to look for short. So yeah, even though this is
Yeah.
a pullback, you know, it could pull back up, break on the top side of these fair value gaps, not
Mm-hmm.
break that short, and come back down.
Yeah. Well,
When it
that
comes
short
back
did.
down,
Sorry.
it'll trigger me in.
Okay.
At this point, I
And
don't
that,
care what it does at this point. If it keeps going up, keeps going up.
yeah, no, that's right. But this short here broke that short, the previous short. So I'm looking for it to, and this down here did not break that low there. So I think we're trending back up, but you could be right. There'll be a sell off. We're at this sort of danger zone. It was danger zone there and it pushed away. No, anyway, we'll see. I agree. I think this JPY is a little bit crazy at the moment. CHF JPY done that, pushed back up. Now it's going back down. All right, so on the daily, we don't have a short though. We've still got a long for it. Okay. Euros, Euro AUD. Oh my gosh, that's still pushing down. Wow. Just straight through that. Back up to the top, straight back out again. God, this has been on such a this short, long. It's like or a long, short, and then it continues down. Taking that long out. That took that long anyway. Where's the next one? There, there, that's all taken. Oh my gosh, where's the next? Way down here. Oh, wow. That is a big, okay. I don't know. I can't see this continuing this sell for too long. Tom, what are you looking at the moment? 'Cause I've got this.
Honestly, I'm in it for a sell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think it's going to keep selling.
There's a long way down.
Yeah,
It's
but it's
going to
got,
have to do a pullback at some time.
yeah. However, if you go on the daily,
Yeah.
keep going to your left. Yeah, right about there. Okay. So if you take, let's see, can you get rid of that? Well, don't get rid of it. Put a trend line on there from the bottom of that long right there, all the way across with all the arrows. So now, if this truly, because you could do the same thing with the top, go to the top. And then put a trend line across the top all the way to that wick.
From there to there.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay, so right now this pair is channeling. It went from one side of the channel to the other side of the channel. It wicked out the other side of the channel.
Yeah.
So now it's either going to push through, do a pullback to the top of this bottom yellow bar here and keep pushing down, or it's going to push down a little further, take this low with all the triangles, and then push back up towards that wick. So I'm rolling the dice and saying, okay, that was a big wick to get away from the top there. That was a really big wick. It did not like that price. So I'm saying, I'm going to roll the dice and say, it's going to come down further, down to at least the previous long section to the left on the 4 hour, which is actually that where the trend line starts on the long to your left.
Yeah, which is around where that little bar that I've got in, that little orangey filled thing.
Right. So, I'm looking at picking up, where's my ruler? My ruler.
200 or so.
Yeah, about 250 pips
Yeah.
before it snaps out and heads back up.
Okay.
But once it heads back up after that big wick, darn it. There's that big wick. Okay. Sorry about that. I grabbed the wrong tool. Back to that wick is 1,168.
Yeah.
So I do think it's going to go lower for a while, but when it heads back up, man, it's going to shoot back up. So I'm tracking it closely with my stop loss all the way down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And if it pulls back up and I lose, I lose.
There's a lot further down. Okay. Right here. That's your AUD. It's been dropping off for a while, hasn't it? A pullback and drop. I just think it's ready for a bit of a pullback. If I look at all the other AUDs, if they're going to start dropping off, this will need to buy back a bit anyway. Euro CAD. Oh my God, that's messy. No. Yeah, Euro CHF. That also is a bit messy at the moment. We do have a, you know, this sort of thing happening. Euro GBP as well. Oh gosh, that's poked out the bottom again. I think the euro's going to, I'm just, anyway,
What?
I think there's a bit of
I'm in some
tuning
of these,
this
so
week.
spit it out, man.
Yeah, no, I think that this is gonna buy back. I think the euros are getting ready to do a bit of a turn, and it might be non-farm payroll that it does it at. So if you're still in a sell for the rest of this week, that's okay. And you've got your stop losses in place, so that's all cool. I mean, ultimately, it's a sell trend, so whatever the buy will be won't be that significant. Yeah, JPY. Yeah. Look at all these, lots of shorts and longs out. There's a lot of this happening at the moment. Look at that. Went through that, came back to that, back out again. It created this big fair value gap in there over the top of that one.
Yeah, look where it came back to though.
Yeah, I know. Straight back to there.
To the last fair value gap that was created.
Hmm. And then dropped off and gave us a short. And we have a short on the daily. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
are you not what are you looking at? Are you looking to buys or sells on this?
I'm actually really, um, you know, I hate to think about it as a sell, but I think it's a sell. Not hate to think about it. That's not the right way to. No, I'm hoping that it buys because of all of this here. But it looks like from a daily, this short is pushing it back down again now. It may not take that right down the low, but we'll get a short, maybe then more long term to buy. I think it will be long term buy, but we're in a short at the moment. We're in a sell back down. I don't know whether it'll take this long here. And remember, we're in Tuesday at the moment. So in another 12 hours or whatever it is, or a bit more, we'll be back into we'll be changing direction probably for you know, out of Tuesday into Wednesday. Uh, your NZD will be like the AUD. So yeah, it's sort of, I think what you said's I think correct. I think it's going to sell further out. AUD and NZD. But also too, it will depend. If the AUD, we'll get down to NZDs in a little while, but if the AUDs do weaken off, like all the AUD USD, AUD CAD, all that, then this will go further up. It's like they'll have to cross over each other. Euro Singapore, yeah, see, that's still dropping off, isn't it, eh? But it's getting to that sort of like danger zone, particularly on the daily, where it's likely to push back up again. But look at this, the long here. Only pushed to the middle, goes to short, and straight away it went back down again. And it hasn't gone to the outside of the rails at all. And neither here, none there. This is now the first sort of triangle we've got on the daily. Euro USD. Yeah, wow. Look at broken out of there. Okay. Let's see if it goes through that or just touches it. Hasn't come anywhere near it yet. And there's another one just there. Oh, there's heaps of them. Oh gosh, it's littered. Absolutely littered. Look at that. Reckon it's ready to take that long.
Oh, at the bottom?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
I already got some of this sell. I just got out of it. Now I'm getting ready to get back into it.
yeah,
So I caught the sell from on the 4 hour.
up here.
I can't really see it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, see that green candle right there in the middle?
Yeah, this one here.
One above it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that little one. That was my stop. And at the
Mm-hmm.
bottom of that red wick to the left was my entry. No, go back to where you
Over
were.
here.
No, go back to where you were.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
There to there. Oh, wow. Okay.
shot through. As soon as that candle turned green, I got out.
Yeah.
So I picked up one, two, three candles.
Yeah. Which is um 12 hours.
Now it's coming back up to my last fib, which it just
Mm-hmm.
touched and started to push away. So now I have my next trade set up at the bottom of that green wick.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's go to the GBPs. GA still pushing down. Again, this will be, look at it, broken that, taking that long. Oh, it's already gone anyway. Where's the next one? Not till down here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think it's getting ready to buy. Anyway, we'll just again, it'll depend on the AUD dropping off, weakening out. Anyway, GCAD. Oh, that's a big drop. What happened there?
All of them did that this morning.
Say that again.
This morning, all of them did it. So it started
Yeah.
at 10 last night. So I got up this morning around, well, actually, I went to bed at 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I had that red candle showing,
Mm-hmm.
the 10 o'clock candle showing,
Did you have a
and
short?
not at the time. So all I
Okay.
did was I set up my uh,
An order.
structure candle and waited for it to beat the bottom of the last fair value gap that it had created to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And once it beat that,
Yeah.
it tagged me in and took off. Once it turned green, I got out. Now I have my next trade set up from the candle that last red candle missed to the left
Mm-hmm.
is my entry. And
Mm-hmm.
then my stop
It's over
is above,
here.
yep, right there. And then my
Yeah. Yeah.
entry is at above that last big red candle.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's your entry there, isn't it? No?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My stop is
Oh,
at the
and your
top of
stop
the
is up
last,
there. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Mm. Okay.
So let it pull back. I'm all right with
Yeah,
that.
correct. Absolutely. Who cares? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay, GBP done the same sort of thing, hasn't it?
Yep.
Is broken out of this year.
See, I'm stuck in this one
Trend.
because now I'm still in the buy. I'm sorry, I'm still in the sell, but it's already triggered me in with that green wick.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but it'll just do a bit of pullback, but it hopefully won't break that short there, and it will
Right.
continue down.
And my stop is at the top of that wick for the
Yeah,
short.
this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. GJ. Again, it looks like they're all starting to these GBPs are starting to sell out. Hasn't broken that short, created another short, did the long back, took out well, it didn't quite take out all of the fair value gap, but that's okay.
50%.
Does it only need to be at least 50%?
I don't know if it needs to be or not, but typically that's where they go back to when they're big like that.
It doesn't take all of it.
No, doesn't have to.
Okay.
It'll be
No.
back.
Okay.
It'll be back in the future.
It'll be back, yeah. Like down here too. It came down here, and if you see, it just basically bounced, come back down, bounced off that again,
Right. So now I'm expecting it to go bounce, 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 bounce across
and break
and
it
then break through.
and come down to here and here. Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm still okay with that green candle.
Yeah, no. Okay. GN. I've got to go soon. Sorry. We better get whipped through some of these.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, oh, wow. Yeah, GN's like the GA, same. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just see whether it's already broken that long. Okay. Um, Not that. We'll look at entries for that one. Okay, now it's GBP Singapore. They're all similar. They're all just pushed up in this last part of so given the short, that we'll look at for it to sell further out. GU, same, right? Push down, let's see, at the bottom of this here. Yeah. Uh, there's that fair value gap across there. Yep. All right. We'll look at that to push up and then sell back out there again. NZDs, NCAD, where are they? Oh, we've got to drop off on that. Oh, don't do that. There. Ooh, ooh. Hasn't Hasn't broken the long though. Okay. Oh, where are you with this one, Tom? What do we got
I
on
have
the
a I
daily?
have a trade set up for the sell, but we are on an uptrend on the daily.
Uptrend. I know. That's what
So
I'm looking for.
so really this could buy again and it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'd be in it for the buy, so we'll have a look
Yeah.
at that. NZDCHF, same on that one. Just done a little pullback. It actually did break that long, so we'll see.
It did break
NJ,
structure.
it did, you're right, it did break structure on the NCHF, yeah. But then it sort of didn't really do too much. Could just be this nice little fake back here and then, but look at it,
Hmm.
pushing back up again. All right, NJ. Oh, it's still doing that. No, this is just a pullback before we start to get the buy again too. NU didn't, it broke the long but didn't break structure there yet. Oh, yeah, we may do. I'll have to look at this one further. Singapore Japanese yen broke the long. I think we're back up. UCAD. I reckon this will sell. Let's go back into that one. Yeah. It's got the short. Got no long yet. We're still back into it. The daily. Okay, USD CHF. I still don't like this pair. Look at this stuff. Just no trend in it at all. UJ. I think it's still going to buy. It's still in a pullback at the moment, so I'm not going to let it come up to 50% of that. No, a bit more than that, didn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, just over 50% of it and drop back out again.
Hmm. But it really didn't
Well,
drop, did it?
no, no. I think it's, it only just spiked out down here, but I think it's ready to turn itself back up again.
Hmm.
It just was in that sort of danger zone area pullback and okay, USD and Singapore, which you don't trade. Oh, okay, maybe this is setting itself up ready for you gotta remember it's Tuesday, coming into the Wednesday. Still in a sell trend though. I reckon we're gonna get a short. If we get a short, we're gonna sell. There's gold. Yeah, push back up again. Gosh. Let's see non-farm payroll stuff. It's gonna have to be a bit careful. Bitcoin's up to 61. Oh, it dropped off. Oh, wow. That's a pretty significant drop. Well, maybe US is ready to go. Where is that oil? Come back up. Oh, that's a big spike. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I better get traveling, mate.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Tom. I'll see you. A few more. I've got to go and take my daughter and son. Sorry. A daughter and son-in-law's car to go get repaired today. So I'm going to be sitting around waiting, looking at my phone. So I'll be able to have a look at things a little bit closer there.
All right. Good luck.
Take it easy. You too, mate.
All right.
See you
take
later.
care.